Hello and welcome to this Business Opportunity Conference. Do you know what business or career wherein you have free access to millions of capital? The answer is the business of real estate selling. But how do you know that real estate business is right for you? Only you can answer that question. But if you have the facts and all vital information about real estate business, I'm sure this will help you a lot in your decision making, whether real estate is good for you or not. So, if you want to have all the information you need, including the secrets to success, I'm excited to reveal to you. All you have to do is to watch this video until the end. Are you ready? Our agenda for today are as follows. Number one, the company and its people. You will get to know them. And number two, the products and opportunities available for you. Number three, the commission scheme, how you will be compensated. And number four, the strategies to wealth in real estate. You will learn a lot of tips. And number five, the benefits and the support you will enjoy in joining this business. At this point, I'd like to introduce myself. Yours truly is Manuel Arengo Jr., a licensed real estate broker and CEO of Cebubesthomes Realty. Let me show you the company overview. Cebubesthomes Realty is a real estate brokerage company based in Cebu City, founded in January 2010 by yours truly. We have a mission to provide our clients and business partners a wealth of information and guidance. We also have a vision to be regarded top preference by buyers and business partners as their revolutionary source of help to fulfill their dreams, and a guiding principle of excellence and honesty in doing business with our clients and business partners. Let me show you the legalities. Cebubesthomes Realty is duly registered with DTI, valid until June 2024. We are also registered with the BIR, and here is the certificate of registration. And this is my real estate broker's license, valid until November 11, 2022. And these are just one of my, or a few of my recent sales awards. One thing that distinguished myself from other real estate brokers is the status of being accredited by PRC as resource speaker and lecturer. Actually, only very few of us have attained this status. In Cebu, we are only 5 speakers who are accredited and active in conducting seminars and webinars. Well, this proves my passion in helping real estate practitioners in their quest for knowledge and skills in this real estate profession. These are the people behind Cebubesthomes Realty. First is yours truly, CEO of Cebubesthomes Realty, and Rosana Arengo, my daughter, who is also a licensed real estate broker, and ME means marketing entrepreneur. My wife, Rose Arengo, who is also a marketing entrepreneur. And these are the three SE, who are sales entrepreneurs: Victor Esplanada, Herman Ochia, and George Basalo. These are just a few of our sales entrepreneurs who are active with us. Okay, let me introduce to you OPMC. OPMC is Orchard Property Marketing Corporation. It is an exclusive marketing arm of Santa Lucia Land Incorporated. OPMC is marketing over 50 subdivision projects nationwide. And I have partnered with OPMC starting January 15, 2017 to market the Cebu projects of Santa Lucia Incorporated, assigned to OPMC. I then share this opportunity by encouraging sales entrepreneurs to join the business and earn huge commissions. The standard procedure that OPMC releases the commission directly to salespersons and brokers through their ATM is a big boost to the confidence of salespersons and brokers, because OPMC, with 25 years of track record, is responsible for the release of their income. OPMC has an inventory for sale of about 1.4 billion pesos in Cebu only. And these are the fast-selling projects that you can market that comprise the 1.4 billion. Number one, Greenwoods. This is a fast-selling subdivision in Cebu City. Vista Verde in Consolacion. Greenville Heights in Consolacion as well. Crown Heights in Compostela. Summer Hills in Compostela as well. Villas Magallanes in Basac, Lapu-Lapu City. Santa Lucia Town Square in Consolacion, selling commercial lots only. And La Mirada, the only condominium of OPMC located in Dap-Dap, Mactan. And lastly, Vista Grande in Talisay City. Okay, these are the projects of OPMC, which you can also sell if you are going to work with us. Let me also introduce another marketing arm of Santa Lucia, Asian Pacific. Asian Pacific Realty and Brokerage Corporation is an exclusive marketing arm of Santa Lucia to market specific real estate projects in Cebu. And I have also partnered with Asian Pacific starting February 2010 to market the Cebu projects of Santa Lucia Land, represented by Asian Pacific. Again, I am also going to share this business opportunity by encouraging sales entrepreneurs to join the business and earn huge commissions. Asian Pacific has an inventory for sale of about 2 billion pesos in Cebu only. And these are the fast-selling projects that comprise the 2 billion, which you can also market. Number one, Vista Grande in Talisay City. Lot only um, properties for sale with breathtaking views of the mountains and the sea. Also, El Monte Verde de Cebu, located in Consolacion, and Vista Montana, located in Mandawi. Vista Mar, located in Dapdap Mactan or Lapu-Lapu City. And Royal Cebu, located in Consolacion, very near the highway of Consolacion. And last but not the least, a high-end project in Pardo, Cebu City, Alta Vista. Okay, so these are the projects of Asian Pacific, which you can also market. Okay, do you remember the question during my introduction about the free capital for your business? Well, here is the answer. OPMC has an inventory of 1.4 billion, lot only, and one condo project. Here in Cebu, Asian Pacific has an inventory for sale of about 2 billion, lot only for sale. A total of 3.4 billion pesos available for you as a capital for your own business. Why should I say that it's your capital for your business? Because the moment you can find a buyer, you can access this capital. And of course, you can have your share of the business, which you will know how much later on when we will discuss the commission scheme. Okay, we have the supply in terms of billions. But the question is, do we have the demand for these properties? Where does the demand come from? Well, the answer is, these are the sources of buyers of real estate. Number one, the world market. OFW and foreigners who are married to Filipina. Local market, 60% are still renting even at this time. Population growth, rapid growth of BPO or call centers, and investors who are buying lot only without using them at the moment. They just put their money there. So these are called investors. So this represent the demand for real estate properties. At this time, I would like to explain to you the compensation promotion system or CPS as a sales entrepreneur because this is your first position, SE. The commission scheme is 55% share of the total commission or 2.75% of the total contract price. For example, you made a sale of 3 million pesos times 2.75. That is 82,500. And you have a goal for promotion to marketing entrepreneur. What is the requirement? 5 million sales paid up. Paid up means we already received the commission for the sale. And at least 3 recruits. So you have 3 SE under you. And 3, you should be active. not inactive. Take note that 2.75 is only for OPMC projects. All other projects is 2.5% commission. And here are the notes. Percentage of commission is based on the net total contract price, which is less VAT, value added tax. So you have to deduct value added tax. Another note here is the appropriate withholding tax might be deducted from the commission release. Another note here is commission will be released upon full payment of equity, generally 20% of TCP, with partial releases depending on the developer. And last note here is there will also be incentives to be given, and it depends on the amount that you sell. Okay, so this is the commission scheme for the sales entrepreneur. Now, assuming that you are already promoted to marketing entrepreneur, your commission rate is 65% share of the commission from personal sales, or 3.25 of total contract price TCP, plus 10% override on sales of your downline SE, which is 0.5% of that TCP. For example, your personal sale is 5 million times 3.25. That's 162,500 commission. Plus, assuming you have a sale of 3 million from your downline SE, that's 0.5% overriding, which is 15,000. Your total earning would be 177,500 pesos. Now, you have a goal for promotion to business entrepreneur. What are these requirements? You have to achieve 15 million personal or group sales, and then promote 3 sales entrepreneur to marketing entrepreneur position, and be active. Please note that aside from commission, you will also receive incentive. This is on top of the commission, and it depends on the amount that you sell. When you have achieved already 15 million group sales, plus you have 3 marketing entrepreneurs under you, then your rate becomes 80% on the property sold, because you are now promoted to business entrepreneur, or BE, which is 4% of the total contract price. Plus, you will have an override of 15% from your ME, marketing entrepreneurs, which is 0.75% of TCP, plus 25% override on your direct SE, which is 1.25 of TCP. For example, you made a personal sales of 6 million times 4%, which is your rate, then you have a whopping 240,000 commission, plus an override of your downline sales entrepreneur, which is assuming 3 million sales times 0.75% override, that's 22,500. And you have, for example, 3 million sales from your direct SE. That's 1.25% override. or 37,500 pesos. Your total earning as a business entrepreneur is 300,000 pesos. Let me explain to you the four strategies to wealth in this real estate business. The first is to save some money for your mobility, for your connection, internet connection, so you can reach out to the world market. Saving cannot make you wealthy, but it can help you start working on real estate right away, and the money that you save might also be used for the things you need while you are waiting for your commission. Then you have to decide on the economies of scale. What is economies of scale? It is to achieve and maintain greater value by the brilliant combination of lower cost and greater production. It is on real estate that you can achieve this. Lesser cost because you don't have a capital required. You only need mobility and connection to the internet. And greater production because once you make a sale, you can achieve huge commission. And the third strategy to wealth is delayed gratification. What is delayed gratification? It is the act of resisting an impulse to take immediately available reward in the hope of obtaining a more valued reward in the future. This means that when you earn some money from perhaps a commission, you are not going to go shopping right away and spend all the money that you receive. You have to save and use the money for innovation and to make it grow. So you delay your gratification. And lastly, we call this leverage. What is leverage? It is the power and ability to use manpower and technology for maximum advantage and effect. Leverage is explained in this metaphor. And before that, before I explain leverage, be careful about debt because debt is you're in the state of being under obligation to pay for something received. That's the meaning of debt. But whatever you save, the one that counters it is the debt. So you have to manage your debt as well. Now, let me explain leverage. Leverage is a metaphor. This artesian well has a lever for the purpose of getting water from the ground. You can just imagine how difficult it is without a lever. The same with pulley. It's a lot easier to pull up the load because of the pulley. This is leverage. The same principle can be applied to real estate profession. We call it leverage. At this point, let me cite to you 8 reasons why real estate is an ideal business. The acronym is BOLDFACE. B means big amount per transaction. If your business is food, for example, you serve every day. You make a profit every order for one family. The food budget that you serve could reach 2 million pesos in 12 years. Serving every day. What if you serve once and get the whole profit from the 2 million and only once? Isn't that smart business? You can move on to the next customer and make a profit again, big time. Letter O, overflowing income in less time. The combination of big amount per transaction plus the percentage of commission of millions per transaction makes the income overflowing. There is no ceiling as compared to fixed income from a salary. The more you produce sales, the more you earn. And do not think that it is hard because it's by the millions. I had the same thinking before I joined real estate. But when you get into this industry, you will realize that it's the same effort as selling low priced items and the same amount of time needed to sell. Admittedly, the overflow may not be cash, but mostly receivables because most buyers purchase through loans. But receivables are still your income. If you manage receivables well, it will give you a steady income and a wealth that keeps on increasing over time. And you can collect from there for your needs. Letter L is leverage. We have discussed the power of leverage in business. And I would have to say that in real estate business, you can leverage a lot of things. You can leverage me as your mentor, as I can share to you knowledge and experience. And you can also leverage the developer, Santa Lucia, as it has several billions of properties that you can sell. You can leverage the people behind who will do the paperwork for you, and you're not going to spend for their salaries. You leverage the internet, Facebook, YouTube, the free classified ads, and other latest advancement in technology to reach out to the world market. You can leverage by recruiting people who will join you in your network and earn overriding income from their sales production. And that's leverage. Actually, leverage works best with economies of scale. That means you put in much lesser time and effort, but the income is huge. To prove this, the average real work in real estate selling is just 2 half days per client. 1 half day showing the property, and the other half day in assisting him to pay the reservation at the developer's office. And on the average, 2 million sales per client. And that will give you about 55,000 plus commission as a real estate salesperson. But 2 half days is 1 day work, and you get that amount. Of course, not all clients will buy, even though you work for them. But out of four, you can always close one. That's the ratio. And the income from one will cover all your efforts from those who did not buy. And the good thing is, because your real work is just 1 day per client, your expenses are very minimal because you spend most of your time posting properties online and at home and just learning about real estate business. And you only go out when there is a buyer who needs your assistance. Isn't that amazing? Letter D is debt free. One big problem in any business is the difficulty to collect debts from customers, especially if they cannot pay their debts. On the other hand, a business that just depends on cash is hard because most buyers do not have the cash to pay. But what's good in real estate is that the lending institutions like banks, pag-ibig, developers are the ones who collect. And it's not risky for them because when buyers cannot pay, they just foreclose or forfeit the property and sell it again to others. As a sales broker or salesperson, we are not the ones to collect. We can even enjoy the full commission even if buyers have just paid their full down payment. Letter F is freedom. Your role in this real estate business is an independent contractor, not an employee. You have freedom to do whatever you want. with your time. You are not commanded or required to report on a specific time. You're just invited to attend meetings. On the other hand, freedom is also a double-edged sword. You also need a great amount of self-discipline to be able to work effectively. If you lack discipline, it's easy for you to waste time on doing non-productive activities such as playing games, social media, enjoying videos, which are purely for entertainment. One powerful method to combat this is to be active in working with people and not just working alone. So you feel committed to them and they need you too. So time is life. And if you are free, you enjoy life. That's freedom. And letter A is appreciation value. Which is more expensive, food or real estate? Assuming a family of five would have a budget of 20,000 per month. For food, that's about 4,000 per person. The same budget for real estate amortization for a 2 million loan over 12 years at an interest per annum. Try to compute, and it's also 20,000 per month. But after 12 years, will the money spent on food worth 2 million return to you? Of course not. But your money in real estate is still intact. And on top of that, you'll be given additional 2 million because of the appreciation value. Because of this appreciation value, your client who might just be dependent on a monthly income as an employee will become a millionaire someday because of the appreciation value of the property that they pay on installment. And letter C is capital free. If your product is not real estate, you always need capital in order to sell and make a profit. I myself have experienced several businesses before I joined real estate, and we always depend on loans from banks to buy the products as capital before we can sell them. We have to pay interest on loans, plus, of course, the huge operational expenses. The good thing with real estate is you have free capital, billions of money, not in your hands, but you can access these billions the moment you have a buyer. And this is not a scam because the property is really there. You can see it. The land with a house or a condo. And you can also see the title. It's pandemic resilient because most businesses only rely on income to replenish their capital. If no income, capital is eroded and lost. While in real estate, you have 10 years worth of properties to sell before they are completely gone. But of course, there are more developments every year. And lastly, letter E is extends your life for purposeful living. If you are not an employee receiving a monthly, if you are an employee, I mean, receiving a monthly salary, you still have a sense of purpose. But by culture, your purpose is only up to the time you retire, between 60 to 65. But on your retirement, you lose your sense of purpose. We have seen a lot of people during retirement doing nothing. Many of them just rely on small pension and worse, dependent on their children who have their own small pension and not enough for them. If they start a new business, they are not ready. They don't know how and no financial resources to start with. But you don't wait until you retire to get ready for real estate because by the time you retire, it's going to be very difficult. Start it now. So you build your business now, create massive income along the way, and even by the age 65 and beyond. You are not forced to retire. You can work whenever you want. It will never stop. And your people are willing to work for you, even with no salaries. The commission sharing system will make them work for you. So, this is the reason why real estate is an ideal business. Bold phase, big amount per transaction, overflowing income in less time, leverage, debt-free, freedom, appreciation of value, capital is free, and extends your life for purposeful living. In this business, one support that we can provide you is a website. And the website is www.cebubesthomes.com. The advantages of this website are it is user friendly and it has a search bar for powerful search feature. It is very informative, like a book of knowledge. It is top in search results in many search engines. And you can post unlimited pictures for your ads. And there are no ads, no nuisance on your page. You have exclusive page for the salesperson and brokers. And only salespersons and brokers of Cebu Best Homes can log in and gain access of the subdivision maps, pictures, and other important details. How would you like to know the availability of lots online with corresponding prices without the need of constantly asking or visiting the developer? That's exactly what you can get for your support when you work with us. We have a website that you can use, which is called www.santalucialand.com.ph. When you join us, you will be given a username and password wherein you can check online all available lots and their corresponding prices and lot areas. Therefore, you will be able to respond to your prospect buyer right away. Isn't that amazing? Nowadays, those who can respond quickly are those whom buyers want to deal with, right? So, for example, when you log in santalucialand.com.ph with your username and password, you will know how to find out the availability of lots by the green lots shown here. So you just click on the green lots and automatically it will provide you with the lot area and the block number, lot number, and phase number. So the green ones are available while the red ones are sold. So with this, you will be able to know right away the availability of lots and prices. Plus, you will also be provided with a subdivision map on all projects where you can find the exact location of the lot because it has a lot number, block number, phase number, and lot area. So it's amazing, right? Another great support that we can provide you is an automated quotation form in Excel file, wherein the format is already prepared. All you have to do is to change the figures, just such as lot area, price, etc. And instantly, you can quote your buyer on the specific lot that he is interested in. With this kind of support, you can respond to your prospects' inquiries quickly. So this is an example of an Excel form of quotation. Vistamar Residential Estate. You can just change this lot area, whatever is the area in which your buyer is interested in. And then if there is any change in pricing, depending on the specific lot, such as corner lot would have to be higher in price, and you have a total contract price. Plus, you could also change some of the discounts depending on applicable discounts on the specific month. Perhaps there's a promo. So you can just change any of this and automatically everything will be changed. So it will guide you on providing professional quotation to your prospect buyer. These are the suggested duties and responsibilities to do habitually while you are doing business in real estate. Number one, attend all meetings, site orientations, and do self-study at home. Number two, manage your pages at Cebubesthomes.com. Number three, be active in advertising at various free ads sites such as Facebook Marketplace and many more. Direct communication with focused developers. That means you are going to contact them directly for availability and whatever promo or whatever concerns. Then take the initiative in communicating with your upline. Do not wait for your upline to contact you. Take the initiative and then attend CPD seminar and apply for license. CPD means continuing professional development. And we will announce this one of these days. So you can attend the seminar. Invite new recruits to build your business. Who will be your downlines? And answer inquiries. You do tripping and closing sales. These are the common duties and responsibilities that you do habitually. I'm sure by now you want to sell as fast as possible. You want to earn right away. So one strategy is to hatch the egg. The egg is a metaphor. This is actually your strategy, a short-term goal to succeed right away. What is your strategy? First is E, exposure. Then G means good deals. And another G is good service. What does this mean? E means exposure, which is to expose your properties to the world market. And then focus on good deals, which means the fast selling properties. You must know why they are fast selling. And good service can be attained by gaining more knowledge. So as an egg, you also need to be nurtured. So you need to attend meetings, you read a lot, self-study, be active in site orientations and site tripping, etc. This is your short-term goal, to be an egg. so that you can succeed right away. There are classifications of sales entrepreneurs. Number one, active. Active means attendance and you're posting in classified ads. And that you must have a sale of even one per quarter. So that's 3 months, one sale. Another classification is potential active. That means you are active in attending webinars, seminars. You are also actively advertising or posting properties. But no sale yet. That's why you are potentially active. And the third is inactive, which means non-attendance and usually no sale at all. So these are the three classifications of sales entrepreneurs. Now, let me summarize the benefits in joining Cebu Best Homes. Number one, you have free focused capital of 3 billion pesos, as we have discussed. Free tripping vehicle for your buyers, care of OPMC. Free support on transaction documentations. Exclusive use of website cebubesthomes.com. Exclusive use of website santalucialand.com.ph, where you can find the availability of lots. And then experience of 18 years will be shared to you by your mentor, yours truly. And lastly, you are equipped with automation system and tools. These are the summary of benefits in joining Cebubesthomes. In order to be accredited as a salesperson from PRC, these are the requirements to be submitted. Transcript of records or TOR, at least second year college. CPD seminar, this time it's 8 units, not 15 units. Before it was 15, now 8 units, and that's good news. Latest NBI clearance, security bond, and 1 by 1 ID picture. Now, I have actually outlined 6 courses or modules that you have to study and understand and try to internalize all these courses. The first one is BOC. And this is exactly what we are discussing now, Business Opportunity Conference. Number 2, that's the second module or lesson that you're going to study, is 100 plus real estate terminologies. We will have a schedule on this later on, and I will inform you about this. And then product knowledge training. We will discuss every product that you are going to focus on. And then number 4, we will discuss prospecting and online tools, how to find buyers and how buyers will find you, and what are the tools in the internet and advancement in technology that you are going to use, applications, whatever, in finding buyers. And we will also discuss RA 9646, which is the Code of Ethics and Company Regulations for your protection. And then, last but not the least, we will have to take up real estate selling skills. We will have um, workshops and role play so you can develop your skills in selling and negotiating as well. So this is the real estate course online that I will make available to you. Okay. We have actually 3 offices for our meetings. One is at OPMC, Orchard Properties and Marketing Corporation, ground floor, Sentinel Building, Manila Road. That's right in front of NFA. And then the company, which is at the 15th floor HM Building, IT Park, Lahog, Cebu City. We can also schedule a meeting there at the company, IT Park. And then we will have webinar, either Zoom or Skype. But in most cases, we will use the Zoom. Okay. These are the ways in which we can meet and discuss more about real estate business. So if you're not in real estate, you're just looking at the abundance. But if you are in real estate, the abundance falls right on you. That's the advantage if you are going to be active in real estate. Now, let me summarize to you the available projects we have in store for you. Greenwoods Executive Village is located in Pulang-Bato, Cebu City, only 20 minutes from Talamban. We have available 105 million worth of inventories, 68 lots at Greenwoods Executive Village. Greenville Heights, located in Consolacion, Cebu. We have 63 million inventory. That's about 50 lots at Greenville Heights. Vista Verde, um, we have 235 lots available for sale. That's about 488 million. And Vista Verde has great amenities. Swimming pool on top of the mountain. Crown Heights, located in Pogon, Compostela, Cebu. It captures the magnificent view of Camotes Sea. We have 65 million inventory for sale at Crown Heights. Summer Hills, we only have 6 lots there. So, but it is closer to the highway. So Summer Hills is almost sold out. Villas Magallanes, we only have actually 4 lots available as of May 2020. It is located in Basak, Lapu-Lapu City. Santa Lucia Town Square has only 1 unit, 1 lot, commercial lot for sale. But you know what? If you can sell this lot with an area of 5,672, you can be an instant millionaire. Why? Because the price is 158 million plus. Or due to price increase, this could be more. So sell this lot and be a millionaire at Santa Lucia Town Square. Vista Grande. This is located in Talisay, Cebu. We have about 216 million inventory for sale, 102 lots. And then Monteverde in Consolacion, Cebu. We still have 55 lots for sale. That's about 112,000 inventory, 112 million inventory for sale. Vista Montana, we still have 25 lots, and this is located in Mandawi, Kasili. So 88 million inventory for sale. Alta Vista is a super high-end subdivision in Cebu City located in Pardo. We have 413 million inventory for sale, and that's actually just 24 lots. Vista Mar, we still have 76 lots, more or less. That's 434 million inventory for sale. Vista Mar located in Dapdap, Lapu-Lapu City, Mactan. Royal Cebu is a high-end subdivision located in Consolacion. We still have 25 lots, and that will be about 140 million inventory for sale. La Mirada, it is just one of the condominiums in Mactan, and we have a number of units available at La Mirada. So, stop chasing money. What do we mean by stop chasing money? Stop chasing money because you are going to what? When you try to look for money, it is elusive. It will run away from you like a road runner. So do not look for money. Do not chase money. Instead, make yourself more valuable by gaining knowledge and skills. Then position yourself so that clients will find you. So you don't look for them. They will find you. You receive email inquiries, you receive text messages or call, etc. And you effectively serve your clients because you make yourself ready for the opportunity to serve them. So you don't look for money. What you do is you attract money. Do not look for money, but be a money magnet. That's what I mean in real estate business. So in conclusion, I would like to welcome you to be the sales entrepreneur of Cebubesthomes Realty. If you are interested to join us and do this business, there are two things that you can do for now. You fill up the registration form, which I will be sending you by email, and those who will register with Cebubesthomes Realty will be invited to attend further online webinars about real estate to learn more and to become competent in selling. I will also send you a copy of this BOC PowerPoint presentation so you can review it anytime. I often encounter this question. Is it okay to make this part-time? Well, it depends on your situation. If you need immediate income for your basic needs and obligations, I cannot blame you if you just make this part-time. But I hope it's going to be temporary and that you are aiming to make this full-time. As you can notice, we discussed a lot of projects and we only touched a little bit of every project because that was only for introduction. But we are going to discuss a lot of projects on a scheduled product knowledge seminar or webinar. So you need a lot of time to study and focus. In my case, I tried part-time when I started and it did not work for me. Gaining knowledge is very slow and service to buyers' needs were always delayed. It's very hard to work for two masters at the same time, right? Although this is controversial, as it depends on the person concerned, let me just remind you of the two major principles in life. The two major principles in life are: number one, wrong mountain to climb is a great waste of time. That means if what you are doing now is not in the direction of what you really want to be in the future, you're going nowhere. It's a waste of time. It's purely survival and a life of mediocrity. Another principle is unable to tap your potential is a great waste of time. You have an enormous amount of potential there in yourself. You have to unleash it by making the right decisions. Do not say real estate is hard. You can do it. Unleash your great human potential. Start it now. So with this in mind, I hope you find this business opportunity conference meaningful and fruitful. Thank you very much.